This is the Polygon app. We're going to look at the routine that made this hex sign and the routine that's making these letters. First, we're going to go to the trail and get to where the hex sign is to be drawn. Go to the trail. We're going to advance through the halts till we get to the hex sign. And here we go. Now the next thing will be the hex sign. What we're going to do now is just advance 9 instructions at a time and see the hex sign being made. First it did the circle and outlined it in gold. Then it starts building polygons inside the hex sign. It's going to make several stars, you might say, of these two colors inside the hex sign. Of course, it's inside loops, 4 next loops, that's having it make the drawing. Okay, that I believe is the end of the hex sign. So it's made up of many polygons. Now on the bottom there were the letters of the alphabet. So let's see if we can get one of them. We'll advance 9 more. And it hasn't done it yet, but it has shown us that it's going and getting the tick value, and it says it's to go from 0 to 260, but actually it'll go to 259. It's the modulus 260. T is going to go from 0 to 259, then immediately back to 0 to 259. But the next thing divides the value T that it got by 10. The reason it's doing that is because it really wants a value between 0 and 25. Because if we change the letter faster, the letters would go past so fast that we wouldn't really have time to see the letter. That's why it divided it by 10, to slow it down. So it started with a bigger value from 0 to 259, divided it by 10, so it goes from 0 to 25. Well, you see there's 26 letters, so the next thing it does anyway is it's going to add 65. So when it's 0, the value is going to be 65, which is the ASCII letter A. So it's going to get the pattern for an A, and here it does. It says at PATS action, at PATS 2 plus 100, I want to put a request for the given pattern whose value is in T. Then it does some control registers to draw the polygon. Let's advance 9 more. This time it's drawing a W. So at PATS 2 plus 100 is the pattern for a W. Then it uses a fancy color. Number 5 says the center is to be a different color than the outside. The outside is supposed to be color 200, which is a dark red. The inside is supposed to be 900, a bright red. So as you see our W down here, the center part, this would be the center part, is a light red, and as you get away from there, it's a darker red. That's this color here. And then it does the polyfill. Well, we saw that over time it keeps changing it. We'll go and end the trail and watch it change. Look at it change through the letters. We know that the pattern it's using is at P2 plus 100. We'll go up here to data, come down here, PAT2 is a work list. So we have to change this from doing variables to doing work lists. And we come down the list here, and here's Pat2, which stands for pattern 2. I'll click on there, and if you can see, the numbers here keep changing. As it changes the letter of the alphabet, which we know now is the given pattern 65 through the given pattern for a capital Z. And here is our header, which is 1,230,000 plus the number of values in the pattern, which you see the pattern, and you see not every letter has the same number of values to draw it. Alright, so we went to data and are watching the data change as the program runs. Well, we'll turn data back off again. This is the end of the video for patterns of the hex sign and the changing letters.